Trey, they did not. The magistrate could not set bond for them due to the seriousness of the charges against them. They will have to go before a circuit court judge. Now, the magistrate did arraign them this afternoon at the Marlboro County Sheriff's Office or the Magistrate Office. They each face murder charges in a shooting Sunday at Club Amnesia near Marquel. Officers say the men were in a car when they stopped in the middle of the road and fired shots at a crowd walking from that club. 5 people were shot. 2 of them didn't make it. 23-year-old Brianna Bird, or Bria Bird, is one of the 2 who died. Her family sat in on the arraignment hearing. Bird's twin says 2 of the suspects are their cousins. She says the situation has caused a major rift right now in her family, but she says they can't worry about that right now. They have to focus on getting justice for Bria.
We here to get justice for her, to make sure justice is served, to make sure everybody that was involved, everybody gonna get what they deserve. That's all we want.
One of the men who the family says is their cousin said he loved them and they know the truth as he walked out of the courtroom this afternoon. Now, Bria Bird's family says she leaves behind 4 children, all under the age of 7 years old. They say they plan to be there for those children every step of the way.
Carolina's at 7:26. This morning, crews are searching for a missing woman, Jessica Lawrence. They spent some time yesterday searching for her in the St. Paul's, Lumberton, and Rolling communities. This all on the border belt, of course, in Robeson County. They say she was last seen leaving her job on Owen Drive in Fayetteville, but is believed to have gone to her home in the St. Paul's community on Sunday after work. If you know where she is or have any information, you're urged to call police.
Trey, not at this time, but they did ask a lot of questions during the hour-long hearing.
First case up for argument this morning, the State versus Jenkins.
The South Carolina Supreme Court justices did not waste any time getting to the point of Tuesday's hearing. Jerome Jenkins wants a new trial. A jury sentenced him to death in 2019 for his role in the Sunhouse murders in Horry County. Jenkins' lawyer says the trial judge made a huge mistake when he did not tell Jenkins that he had the option for life in prison without the possibility of parole as a part of his guilty plea.
If you plead guilty, what you already think is going to happen. You are going to be sentenced to death. That left my client, who did not want to be sentenced to death, with no option.
Whether or not the state had to offer a
The lawyer for the state attorney general's office admitted the judge made a mistake, but doesn't think it was intentional or impacted the outcome of Jenkins' trial.
What he was trying to convey was simply that the state had a right to seek the death penalty, and that he couldn't, just because he's willing to enter a plea, did not mean he could get one.
That's something that we're required to look at under the statute, is whether this trial was influenced by an arbitrary factor.
The justices went back and forth asking questions of both lawyers, but did not reach a decision. Things got pretty heated when it came up to race and picking a jury. One of the justices says that he finds it very offensive that some jurors aren't selected because of the color of their skin out of fear that they could favor the defendant. Live in Florence, Tanya Brown, ABC 15 News.
Tanya, thank you. At this time, it's not clear when the court will rule in this case. We'll let you know when a decision is reached. Now, the 2 others charged in the murders are McKinley Daniels and James Daniels. A jury found James Daniels guilty for murder and armed robbery. McKinley Daniels pleaded guilty to his charges. And we have all the details of this case right now on our ABC 15 News app, from when the shootings first happened 6 years ago up to today's developments.